So the much anticipated and much delayed In Search of Darkness is just starting to hit mailboxes, and things are not looking good. For those who don't know, In Search of Darkness is a 1980s horror movie retrospective that has received much acclaim and has had really high levels of participation from content producers. This documentary was done through Indiegogo, which is kind of your tier 2 Kickstarter, and has been much anticipated for quite some time. This particular project has come under a lot of heat after raising almost $500,000 and now sending out what most are saying is bootleg quality material. Now, the first run of these had things like posters and t-shirts and such accoutrement accompanying with it, and those seem to be the ones that are showing up into people's mailboxes right now. I was one of the later adopters. I think I bought it right before it ended, right before Halloween. I think I paid $60 for the Elvira version. I'm going to read you some of the comments from the Indiegogo page of people who've already received their disc. These are direct from the Indiegogo page. They're other people's comments, they're not mine. I have truncated them a little bit in some points. The poster is destroyed. The plastic protecting the cover is blistering, and the cover is in rough shape. No digital code for soundtrack either. This is horrible. DVD label bubbling off, skips during play, poster was wrecked, folded multiple times, shoved into a non-hardback envelope. This is not what I paid and hoped for. Disappointing after the money. Same as a lot of others here. Disc stops playing, label bubbling off, and the poster is ruined by being folded and jammed into a thin envelope, not even card-backed. What I've received today in a plain and simple envelope is definitely not worth 58 Great British pounds. Jesus, is this a joke? You couldn't produce a proper Blu-ray from the money collected? Just had my package arrive today. While the Blu-ray works, from what I've checked, like everyone else, I'm annoyed it's not a proper Blu-ray, and is in fact a BDR. The poster has been folded, and while not as bad as it could be, I still feel it ruins the beautiful artwork. I've been looking forward to this ever since I saw the trailers. I was expecting a lot better quality than this. Yet another backer who received a cheap DVD-R disc that has come free of the case and was scuffed up beyond belief during transit. Plus, the sticker graphic on the front is all bubbled up from improper attachment. I'm super disappointed that I shelled out hard-earned money to receive a piece of cheap plastic instead of a retail DVD. Backers deserve better. Opened my parcel today, and yes, have the same problem as everyone else. Seriously, bad quality all around. I have emailed Dominic and hope I have both poster, which is absolutely trashed as it was posted from China, and a cheap BDR disc replaced. As I am guessing, all the other dudes here are I'm sure there's chicks here too, are collectors of physical media, and we love and expect exquisite special editions, deluxe digipacks, and not cheap printed Blu-rays. Now, that one in particular I really agree with, especially with the quality of the boutique labels nowadays, such as Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. There's kind of a baseline quality expectation, especially for something that costs $60. Let me pull just a couple random ones here off the shelf. For example, obviously Grindhouse, you've all seen. Nice slip cover. It's got a gatefold. Inside we have our standard case. Double discs, nice insert, printed on the back as well. I get my movie ticket there. I always like to put my movie ticket in the cases. This cost me $10. Now, I waited, of course, until it was on sale. It had been out for a while, but the movie we're talking about right now costs $60. I'm expecting at least this quality, this $10 quality. Let me pull a couple more off the shelf. Cabin in the Woods, lenticular cover. Similarly, I paid about $10 for this one as well. Similar quality. Maybe not quite as good. I've already used that code, guys. Not quite as good inserts. Doesn't have the back printed. That's okay. It's got that lenticular cover. And you know, even something like this, Jaws 3D, it's your basic bitch Blu-ray production, but hey, guess what? It's pressed. I think this was, what, $5 at Walmart for Jaws 3D. This is probably your bare minimum. Your bare minimum that would satisfy somebody in the boutique Blu-ray community. We'd be a little disappointed, but satisfied. Now, of course, most of us are expecting something more in the Vinegar Syndrome line with those really nice embossed slip covers, the clear cases, the extra features, the reversible slip covers. That's probably what we're all really expecting for our $60. But Doesn't look like that's the case. Hi, I got my package yesterday. It came from China in a bubble wrap packaging. I backed the Freddy Krueger edition and only got one of the posters, not even signed, all wrinkled. One of the postcards, the t-shirt design is really bad quality. It looks like a sticker on a shirt. The Blu-ray looks cheap, and my Blu-ray player sometimes doesn't even read it. About half an hour in, the disc just stops working. The player won't read it. My DVD copy arrived today in pieces. The case was snapped, and the disc, as it had been rolling around inside, was scratched to bits. I have to say that the quality of this release overall is shocking. A DVD-R with a sleeve printed very cheaply on what I can only guess was a desktop computer. Package just arrived, and I'm beyond disappointed. Cheap BDR copy, shoddy packaging, damaged poster, utterly piss poor and totally unacceptable. Congrats, creator VC Studios, you managed to completely screw every backer of this project by sending us physical media that is bootleg quality at best. Now, the creator has responded on the website to all of these complaints. They went on to say, "We are as disappointed as you that a small proportion of our backers have been affected and are switching suppliers. This error was not due to underinvestment. We will replace damaged items." Now, hopefully this is the case, because I don't want to receive these kind of items either, especially having paid $60 for these. And I think I bought two, one for me, one as a gift. So I paid $120 for this Indiegogo. So hopefully I won't be receiving what these poor souls have already received. And I would have to say, if I did, I might have to also consider doing a credit card chargeback, because that would be completely unacceptable for a $60 disc to have these sorts of problems. Ideally, they'll get this sorted out, and all the other backers will get an opportunity to finally see this movie, which I think I was supposed to get at the end of November. It's now Christmas. Like, in November, then they changed it, and it was going to be before Christmas, and now it's Christmas. So next year, hopefully when I finally get this will all be sorted out. Hopefully. And thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.